Today the journey continues to find out more about Final Strike. Today I'm gonna talk to Janne Ekberg, who is the bass player of the band. Quite handsome fellow as well. He doesn't live next door, so we're gonna do this digital, the modern way. Here we are online. Let's bring him out. Janne. Welcome, Janne.
Thank you. Nice to see you, Emil.
Who are you and how did you end up in Final Strike?
Well, I'm obviously Jan or Janne, playing bass. Like bass has been my main instrument like since I started with music. Always liked, playing. Since I started to play, I just, kept on practicing, for hours and hours. Been playing a little bit, with my own bands and such, and for some years. But then I had a call from Christian, and he asked me if I'm interested to join his new band. And actually, this is a little funny thing. Like when, just some days before, he did a post on the social media, showing some demo songs, and I thought it sounded amazing. And I had when I saw his name popping up on because we met sometimes before. So I had his number and I saw his name popping up on the screen. And then I thought, I hope that he will ask me now to join the band.
Really?
Yes. And he did. I guess I tried to play it cool, I got to see, I have to think about it, something like that. But but yeah, and here we are.
Do you have any funny memory from recording the album?
Yes, actually. There is one directly that comes up. I was not there when it happened, but it was explained to me afterwards. And Christian and Martin were in the studio and we were recording the choirs for one of the songs. And the song has this kind of and in different pitches, to kind of make this tense harmony thing. And they recorded that part. The problem was that there was a meeting in a room next door, and and so they could only hear the vocals of doing different pitches of throughout the meeting. And when it's the guy who has the studio, Stefan, and thank you, Stefan, for all the help, by the way, at Sound and Vision, amazing guy. When he explained this, and when he and his team that he had meeting with, and they couldn't stand, to keep the meeting, and they had to take it a break or something, because they were hearing Christian and Martin all the time,
If you could choose 2 songs from the album, why would you choose those songs and what are they about?
One song that I like a lot is Heaven's Falling Down. When I listen to it and with the lyrics, I feel, that we all have our lives, going on, and we make decisions. And at some points, sometimes you're pushing away some stuff, procrastination, or what do you want to call it, and problems or things to do. And then, it comes, in the end, it just comes closer to you. You have to deal with it in the end. And it's the atmosphere in that song just makes it so that you can almost touch the feeling of when you feel that everything is just falling apart, and you end up in this, you really have to find your way or to deal with the issue. And I guess a lot of people can relate to that, this really hard topic. Maybe it's some things that you have caused yourself or someone caused to you, and you just have to deal with it. And also that it was really funny to record. It's a mid-tempo, a slower, heavier song, but then I was able to pick out my 6th string bass, and I could give some some deep notes on that one. Really good song, but that I really like the feeling of both of how the arrangement is done, and together with the lyrics, it gives a very, very nice melancholic, almost desperation, when you notice that, when you feel that that you see the shadows coming over you, and you really have to deal with your things. The second one I would say is Turn of the Tide, a faster one, very melodic, but that one is also it's we reflect a lot of that we don't have time. The time passed fast, and it's kind of a stress for a lot of people. But as long as there is no time, like nothing can change as well, like that you have this tide that is always coming like in waves. And another thing with Turn of the Tide that it's that I really like, it's also that it was very playful for me to record. I'm very heavily influenced by Steve Harris from Iron Maiden and Marcus Grosskopf from Halloween, and in that song I just, you know, just like a kid, you know, and they put me like in this playground, like, yeah, make the best out of it, what you want. And I'm really happy, like the lines that I made for that song, like very playful, not too much, but I think that you can recognize my, like, where my inspiration comes from when you listen to that song. And like generally I have to say, like the lyrics in this on this album is really like my kind of lyrics, like what I like to listen to, like those that makes you reflect upon life, that I really like. And those two songs, I would say, is the ones that I would pick up at this point. Maybe like lyric wise, you know, they have some similarities, like, but they make you reflect on things in different ways. I really like.
And I can't wait for everyone to hear all of these songs.
Yeah, me too. Like, I really want to just, you know, give it out and let people to listen to it. I'm really happy of what we made, like how it sounds and everyone's part on it. Like it's really, I'm really excited about it.
Thank you so much for this, Janne. I look forward to talk to you more, and I wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you, Emil. Nice to see you, and for everyone out there, I see you around.